I bring from what? Spectacular. Say spectacular. Remove your eye from the spectacular. Remove your eye. We always receive things. Say, I always receive things. Because my heart is always what? Open. My heart is always open. Praise be the name of the Lord. Praise be the name of the Lord. So promptings are inward witness of the Spirit experience as inner knowing by which God leads his children. So God leads his children 24/7 through what? This inner knowing. Say inner knowing. Inner knowing. God primarily leads his children from within, not merely by outward signs. God primarily leads his children from within, not merely by outward sign. God's primary way of leading his children is from within. You just know. In as much as you cannot explain, you just know. You just know. You just know. You just know. You just know that you ought to be at a particular place at a particular time. You cannot give an explanation of it. But when you got there, you now understand why you ought to be there. One thing about knowing, following promptings, at the moment you will not know why you are doing it. Are you following this? You may not have any logical reasoning. But watch, it becomes clearer when you keep following. Are you following this? It becomes what? Clearer. So you know what? Clarity, when you are being led by God in inward witness, clarity is found in your following, not at the beginning. Not at the beginning. So a lot of people that are very inquisitive to get all the facts right before they take a step will never follow God's leading by the inward witness. They will never. They will never. Like in the first service, I started by telling you something about you trusting God with your future, isn't it? Trusting God with your future. How can you explain to Abraham? God asked him to go to a land he don't know and did not ask any question. What did he do? He carried his wife and carried them over there and they started moving. The funniest thing, they moved without knowing where they are going to. Are you hearing this? They moved without knowing what? Where they were going to. These are important things we should pay attention to. Praise the name of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. While the world looks for signs, the believer is often guided by the inward witness. The world is looking for signs to believe. The world will be looking for signs to believe on certain things. But the believer is guided by what? The inward witness. Say inward witness. Talk to me. Say the inward witness. And this inward witness is not a vision. No? It is not a vision. It is not a voice. Look up. It's not a voice. It's not a voice that you will hear. No. It's not a voice. It's not a vision you will see. It's not a vision. It's not a vision. It is the Spirit of God bearing witness within the believer's spirit, producing clarity or restraint about a matter. When promptings are at work, it has nothing to do with the voice. Are you hearing me? Come on. Are you following me? What did I say? Talk to me. You're not talking. Good. So it has nothing to do with what? Voice. It has nothing to do with voice. But in the Spirit, when promptings, that inward witness, it is the Spirit of God that is in the believer bearing witness with our spirit concerning clarity or restraint concerning the matter. So two things you observe when promptings at work. Promptings give you a check to go ahead or no, restrain. Are you following this? So promptings is not always, listen, promptings is not always go. There are certain times they'll give you what? Restrain. Are you following this? Restrain. It restrains you. It restrains you. It restrains you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And I tell you this, the believer that pay attention to inward witness will do better than the believer that is always moved by faith. Now, pay careful attention. Don't allow faith to override the leading of the Spirit. When the leading of the Spirit comes to play, leave faith first. So, for instance, there is a mountain. Say there is a mountain. So there is a leading of the Spirit for you to width. Don't step. Are you following this? There's a restraint. Faith will say, this mountain will what? Move. But watch. The leading of the Spirit, the Spirit of God already knows that the mountain will move. But you don't know the mountain will fall forward. Are you hearing this? So the leading of the Spirit will tell you width. So when the mountain falls forward, when it's falling, it will not collapse on you. Are you getting this? But faith will say, go. And you go. The mountain will fall, isn't it? And it will collapse on you. Do you get what I just said? So when there is a leading of the Spirit, don't put in faith. Are you hearing me? Don't act in what? Faith. Stay with it. But you also need faith to follow the leading of the Spirit.